Have you ever wondered why the Bible tells us to respect everyone? Because the truth is, respect has become rare in this world. Today people insult each other for entertainment. They judge people by looks, money, status, popularity, or mistakes from the past. Social media is filled with hatred, pride, and humiliation. People are canceled over one mistake. Kindness is seen as weakness. And many people only respect others when they gain something from them. But the Bible teaches something completely different. Genesis 1:27 says, "So God created mankind in his own image." About how powerful that verse is. Every human being you see was created in the image of God. Not just Christians, not just good people, not just successful people, everyone. The lonely person nobody notices, the poor person sitting on the street, the person who annoys you, the person who disagrees with you, even the person who hurt you. God created them all. And when we disrespect people, mock them, or treat them like they have no value, we forget who created them. This is exactly why Jesus was so different from the world. Jesus respected the people society rejected. When everyone avoided lepers because they were considered unclean, Jesus touched them. When sinners were hated and looked down on, Jesus sat and ate with them. When people ignored the weak and broken, Jesus cared for them. Jesus saw value in people others overlooked. One of the most emotional moments in the Bible is when a woman caught in sin was dragged before Jesus. The religious leaders wanted to stone her publicly. They wanted to shame her in front of everyone. But instead of humiliating her, Jesus showed mercy. He said, "Let any one of you who is without sin be the first to throw a stone." Suddenly the crowd became silent. One by one, they dropped their stones and walked away. Jesus did not say her sin was acceptable. But he still treated her with dignity, compassion, and respect. That is the heart of Christ. Many people believe respect should only be earned. But Jesus respected even those who betrayed him. Think about Judas. Jesus knew Judas would betray him for 30 pieces of silver. He knew Judas would hand him over to be killed. Yet Jesus still washed Judas' feet. Imagine that. The Son of God washing the feet of the man who would betray him. That kind of humility is difficult for this world to understand. And even while hanging on the cross after being mocked, beaten, spat on, and crucified, Jesus still said, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." Most people today struggle to forgive a small insult or rude comment online. But Jesus forgave the people who nailed him to the cross. That shows us what true love looks like. Romans 12:10 says, "Honor one another above yourselves." Only your friends, not only your family, not only people who are kind to you, everyone. Because the way you treat people reveals what is truly inside your heart. You can worship loudly in church and still disrespect people outside of it. You can post Bible verses online and still destroy others with your words. But real Christianity is not just about appearance. Real Christianity is becoming more like Jesus. And Jesus respected people. Children mattered to him. The poor mattered to him. The rejected mattered to him. The broken mattered to him. Everyone mattered to him. Sometimes we forget that people are fighting silent battles we know nothing about. Some people smile in public while secretly crying at night. Some people act strong while carrying deep pain inside. Some people are one kind word away from hope. That is why respect matters so much. A simple act of kindness can change someone's entire day. A little compassion can heal wounds we cannot see. One respectful conversation could bring someone closer to God. Ephesians 4:32 says, "Be kind and compassionate to one another." How different this world would be if people truly lived like that. Less hatred, less pride, less cruelty, less judgment, and more kindness, more patience, more love. That is the kind of life Jesus calls us to live. At the end of the day, every person you meet is someone God created, someone Jesus died for, someone heaven still sees value in. So respect everyone, not because every person is perfect, but because every person was created by a perfect God.